Good day, ma'am and classmates. We are the Group 2 and we will be discussing the highlights under the Republic Act of 6975, which is the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990 and the Napolcom, or the so-called National Police Commission, to be discussed by my fellow classmates later on. But before I proceed to my discussion, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Maya Angela Y. Corpus, and I'll be tackling the introduction to the ILG. So, under the Republic Act number 6975, which is an act establishing the Philippine National Police under a reorganized Department of the Interior and Local Government and for other purposes. So this act is also known as the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990. So in DILG, it is the executive department which is responsible for the promotion of the peace and order, ensuring public safety, and strengthening the capability of the local government units to effectively deliver their basic services to the citizenry. So sila yung mga namamahala doon sa ating mga agencies in local. Ano ba yung mga agencies na attach sa DILG? So we have here the Bureau of Fire Protection, Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, or the BJMP, Local Government Academy, National Police Commission, Philippine National Police, which is to be discussed by the other groups, and the Philippine Public Safety College. So in addition, DILG is a strongly determined and highly trusted department committed to capacitate and nurture local government units, public order and safety institutions to sustain peaceful, progressive, and resilient communities where the people of our country or the people live happily. So the goals of the DILG is to promote peaceful, safe, self-reliant, and development-dominated communities. The second one is they are responsible for the improvement of the performance of the local governments in the governance, administration, social and economic development, and environmental management. So, like for example, during disasters, which is the DILG is mandated to equip the local government units with the necessary skills needed to proactively establish disaster preparedness and resiliency measures in their localities. And they are also responsible in the to sustain peace and order condition and ensure public safety, such as they reduce crime incidents and improve crime solution efficiency, and the improvement of jail management and penology services. They improve the fire protection services and continue professionalization of PNP, BFP, and the BJMP personnel and services. They also enhance the local government units' capacities to improve their performance and enable them to effectively and efficiently deliver services to their constituents. And the last one is they continue to initiate policy reforms in support of the local autonomy. So, under the power and the functions of the DILG, they are responsible for assisting the President in the exercise of general supervision over local governments, such as to control of all the executive departments, bureaus, or offices, exercise general supervisions over all local governments as may be provided by the law, and take care that the laws be faithfully executed. And then the second one, they are responsible to give advice to the President in the promulgation of policies, rules, regulations, and other issuances on the general supervision over local governments and on public order and safety. So, to elaborate this second functions of the DILG, DILG is they are the one who will help the president in the declaration or in the implementation of the policies, the rules and regulations in the government, such as in the establishment of an organization that shall be responsible for the efficient and effective implementation of their development plans, programs, objectives, and priorities. Like what I've said a while ago, that DILG or during disasters, the DILG is mandated to equip the local government units with the necessary or important skills needed to proactively establish disasters preparedness and resiliency measures in their localities. And so let's move on to number 3.
Hello everyone, good day ma'am. I'm Dakalin Jessamay P. from CRIM 3D. I'll be reporting the powers and functions of the DILG or the Department of Interior and Local Government number 3, 4, and 5. Number 3, establish and prescribe rules, regulations, and other instruments implementing laws of public orders and safety, the general supervisions of local governments, and the promotion of local autonomy, and the community empowerment and monitor compliance thereof. Ito ay dapat magtatag ng mga alatuntunin, regulasyon, at iba pang mga isyu na nagpapatupad ng batas sa kaayusan at kaligtasan ng mga publiko. Ang pangkalahatang pangangasiwa sa mga lokal na pamahalaan at ang pagtataguyod ng lokal na autonomiya at pagbibigay kapangyarihan sa komunidad at sa mga pagsubaybay nito. Number 4, we have provide assistance towards legislation regarding local governments, law enforcement, and public safety. Establish and prescribe plans, policies, programs, and projects to promote peace and order, ensure public safety, and further strengthen the administrative, technical, and fiscal capabilities of local government offices and personnel. Number 4 says that we should help or magbigay ng tulong tungo sa batas tungkol sa mga lokal na pamahalaan, pagpapatupad ng batas at kaligtasan ng publiko, magtatag at magtakda ng mga plano, proyekto, patakaran, programa upang itaguyod ang kapayapaan at kaayusan. Tiyakin ang kaligtasan ng mga publiko at higit pang palakasin ang mga kakayahan sa administratibo, teknikal at pananalapi ng mga tanggapan at tauhan ng lokal ng pamahalaan upang maayos o itaguyod natin ang magandang pamamaraan ng lahat ng mga proyekto. Number 5, formulate plans, policies, and programs which will meet local emergencies arising natural and man-made disasters. Establish a system of coordination and cooperation among the citizenry, local executives, and the department to ensure effective and efficient delivery of basic services to the public. Dito, kailangan natin bumuo ng mga plano, patakaran at programa na tutugon sa mga lokal na emerhensya na nagmumula sa natural at gawa ng mga tao ng mga sakuna. Magtatag ng isang sistema ng koordinasyon at pagtutulungan ng mamamayan, lokal na ehekutibo at departamento upang matiyak at mahusay na paghahatid ng mga pangunahing serbisyo sa publiko.
Good day ma'am, good day classmates. I'm Angel Valerie Idalaw, and today I'm going to continue the report of Ms. Dakalin, which is the power and functions of DILG, the last number which is number 6. organize, train, and equip primarily for the performance of police functions, and a police officer that is national in scope and civilian in character. It means that the police force shall be organized, trained, and equipped for the performance of police functions. Its national scope and civilian character shall be paramount, and no element of the police force shall be military, nor shall any position thereof be occupied by active members of AFP or the armed forces of the Philippines. The next topic I'm going to discuss is about the relationship of DILG and DND. Under RA 6975, the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP was in charge with the external security, while the DILG was in charge with internal security. Under RA 8551, the AFP are now in charge in both internal and external security, with the PNP as support through the information gathering and their performance of ordinary police functions. To further understand the amended, in Section 3 of Section 12 of Republic Act number 6975 is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 12, relationship of the DILG with DND. The DILG shall be relieved of the primary responsibility and the matters involving the suppression of insurgency and other serious threats to national security, while the PNP shall, through information gathering and performance of its ordinary functions, support the AFP on the matters involving suppression of insurgency, except in cases where the President shall call on the PNP to support the AFP in combat operations. In times of national emergency, the PNP, the BGMP, and BFP shall, upon the direction of the President, assist the AFP in meeting the national emergency. Ang sinasabi lang dito ay ang AFP ang in charge na sa security ng Pilipinas, both external and internal, na may kasamang support ng PNP through gathering of information with the performance ng kanilang ordinaryong gawain. Next reporter.
Good afternoon, ma'am and classmates. I am David Mark Rafael, who will gonna discuss to you some of the highlights of RA 6975, RA 8551, and RA 9708. So let's start with the National Police Commission. National Police Commission is an agency attached to the DILG for policy coordination. It shall exercise administrative control and operational supervision over the PNP. So in other words, or the simplest words that I can give to you guys, that sila yung nangangasiwa o humahawak sa ating kapulisan. Sila yung kumokontrol sa mga plans, steps, or mga operational nila kung saan mas effective yung pagkokontrol nila ng crime and para masuppress nila yung criminality. So let's go to the vision of the Napolcom. We envision the National Police Commission as a highly dynamic, committed, and responsive administering and controlling body, actively and effectively facilitating the involvement of a highly professional, competent, disciplined, credible, and trustworthy PNP. So let's go to the mission of the Napolcom. So the mission of the Napolcom is to administer and control the Philippine National Police with the end in the view of maintaining a highly professional, competent, disciplined, credible, and trustworthy PNP.
So, hello ma'am, good day and classmate. And I'm Jake De La Cruz from 3D. And I will discuss the power and function of the Napolcom. So, let's start. Powers and function of Napolcom. A. Exercise administrative, control and operational supervision over the Philippines National Police which shall mean the power to. Number 1. Develop policies and promulgate a police manual prescribing rules and regulation for efficient organization, administration, and operation, including criteria for manpower, allocation, distribution, and deployment, recruitment, selection, promotion, and retirement of personnel, and the conduct of qualifying entrance and promotional examination for uniform members. Ito yung bumubuo ng mga protocol at ipapahayag ang isang manual ng pulisya na nagsasabi ng mga pamamalakad at regulasyon para sa mahusay na organisasyon, pangangasiwa at operasyon, kabilang ang pamantayan para sa paglalaan ng lakas tao, pamamahagi at deployment, recruitment, pagpili, promosyon at pagre-retiro ng mga tauhan at ang pagsasagawa ng qualifying entrance at promotional examination para sa mga uniformadong miyembro. Number 2, examine and audit and thereafter establish standards for such purposes on a continuing basis the performance, activities, and facilities of all police agencies throughout the country. Ito yung suriin at bilangin at pagkatapos ay magtatag ng mga pamantayan para sa mga naturang layunin sa patuloy na batayan at ang pagganap ng mga aktibidad at mga pasilidad ng lahat ng ahensya ng pulisya sa buong bansa. Number 3, ito establish a system of uniform crime reporting. Magtatag ng isang sistema ng pare-parehong pag-uulat ng krimen. And that's my end of my discussion, and my group mate will continue the rest of our topic. Thank you and God bless, ma'am.
Hello classmate, good day, especially to ma'am. Good day. I am De Los Santos Jack Bradley C. from BS Cream 3D. So now I will continue the powers and function the National Police Commission or Napolcom in controlling and operating supervision over the Philippines National Police or the PNP. So let's proceed to number 4. Number 4. Conduct unusual self-report surveys and compiles statistical data for accurate assessment of the crime situation and the proper evaluation of the efficiency and effectiveness of all police unit in the country. Isa sa power of function ng Napolcom to control and operate supervision over the Philippine National Police ay ang magsagawa ng paunang pansariling ulat ng mga survey at mag-comply ng statistical data para sa wastong pagtatasa ng sitwasyon ng krimen at ang wastong pagsuri sa kahusayan at bisa ng lahat ng unit ng pulisya sa ating bansa. Number 5. Approve or modify plans and program on education and training, logistical and requirements, communication, records, information, system, crime laboratory, crime prevention, and crime reporting. Ito naman ang one of power of function also ng Napolcom to control and operate supervision over the Philippines National Police ay ang pag-approve o pag-modify ng plano at programa para edukasyon at training. Mga kinakailangan sa logistic, communication, talaan, sistema ng impormasyon, laboratoria ng krimen, pag-iwas sa krimen, at pati na rin sa pag-uulat ng krimen. Number 6. Affirm, reverse, or modify through the National Appellate Board personnel administrative action involving the demotion or dismissal from the service imposed upon members of the Philippine National Police by the Chief of the Philippine National Police. And last power or function also ng Napolcom to control and operate supervision over the Philippine National Police ay ang mag-affirm, mag-serve or mag-modify sa paggamit ng National Health Board mga aksyon administratibo ng tawan. Kinasasangkutan ng demosyon o pagtanggal sa serbisyo ipinataw sa mga miyembro ng Pilipinas, pambansang pulis ng hepe ng pambansang pulisya ng Pilipinas. And that's all my report, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And classmates.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Fernandez Charmaine, and today I'm going to discuss the power and function of the Napolcom number 7 and number 8. Number 7, exercise appellate jurisdiction through the regional appellate boards over administrative cases against policemen and over decisions on claims for police benefits. The appellate jurisdiction is the right of a court to change the decisions of a lower court. For example, is a superior court has the power to correct legal errors made in a lower court, and the regional appellate board is they shall decide cases on appeal from the decision rendered by officers other than the PNP chief, mayor, and people law enforcement board. Number 8, prescribe minimum standards, arm, equipment, and uniforms, and after consultation with the Philippine Heraldry Commission for insignia of ranks, awards, Medal of Honor. To my knowledge, the system by which codes for arms and other abnormal bearing are made, describe, and control the promotions of rank awards, Medal of Honor for our law enforcement.
Number 9. Issue subpena and subpena de justicum in matters pertaining to the discharge of its own power and duties, and designate who among its personnel can issue, processes, and administer oath in connection therewith. Kumbaga, sila ang nag-i-issue ng subpena at subpena de justicum sa mga usaping nauukol sa pagpatupad sa sarili nitong mga kapangyarihan, at tungkulin at italaga kung sino ang mga tauhan nito ang maaaring maglabas ng mga proseso at mga siwa ng mga panunumpa kaugnay doon sa violation ng isang tao. Nagkakaroon ng subpena kapag ikaw ay mayroong violation o warning galing sa public officer. Ikaw ay dapat na mag-attend para mag-testify kung ano ang mga nangyari. Ang dissimilarities ng subpena at subpena de justicum is, subpena, required lang yung witness para magpaliwanag sa nangyari. Kumbaga, AJ lang tao. Kapag subpena de justicum, yung witness ay dapat meron siyang mga dalang dokumento na nagpapatunay sa mga nangyari. For example ng subpena is, for example, nagkaroon ako ng violation, and then hindi ako sumipot para bayaran ang violation ko for example sa munisipyo, and then makakatanggap ako ng subpena, which is yung subpena is mas ingato na pwede penalty or violation ko. Number 10, inspect and assess the compliance of the PNP on the established criteria for manpower allocation, distribution and deployment, and their impact on the community and the crime situation, and thereafter formulate appropriate guidelines for the maximization for resources and effective utilization of PNP personnel. Kumbaga, sila ang nagsisiyasat at nagtatahas sa mga itinatag na pamantayan para sa paglalaan, pamamahagi at deployment ng lakas ng tao at ang epekto nito sa komunidad at sitwasyon ng krimen, at pagkatapos ay gumagawa sila ng naaangkop na mga patunay para sa pag-maximize ng mga mapagkukunan at epektibong paggamit ng mga tauhan ng Philippine National Police o PNP. Sila ang gumagawa o nagpapatibay sa mga batas para sa mga taong naaapi at mga nang-aapi.
Good day to you, ma'am. I'm Carl David Ganir, and I will be discussing the power and functions of the Napolcom number 11 and 12, which are the monitor the performance of the local chief executives as deputies of the commission, and monitor and investigate police anomalies and irregularities. So, ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng dalawang ito? Ang ibig sabihin nito ay trabaho o may karapatan o kapangyarihan ang Napolcom na sumubaybay o subaybayan ang pagganap ng mga local chief executives bilang mga kinatawan ng komisyon. At sila din ang sumusubaybay at nag-iimbestiga sa pulisya kung may mga anomalyang nagaganap o kung may mga anomalyang ginagawa ang kapulisan, ito ay kanilang sinusubaybayan. Halimbawa ay kung may mga nagaganap na anomalya sa kapulisan at kung may hindi tama, ay sila ang may kapangyarihan na mag-imbestiga dito. At kung mapatunayan nila na may anomalyang ang nagaganap o mga maling ginagawa ang ating mga kapulisan, ay sila na mismo o sila ang may kapangyarihan na magpataw ng parusa sa mga sangkot sa mga anomalyang nagaganap kung ito man ay napatunayan. So ito ang ibig sabihin ng dalawang power and functions of the Napolcom.
Powers and functions of Napolcom. Number 1 is advise the President on all matters involving police functions and administration. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay payuhan ang Pangulo sa lahat ng bagay na may kinalaman sa mga tungkulin at pangangasiwa ng pulisya na dapat niyang malaman ang mahalagang batas at alituntunin ng mga pulisya. Number 2 is the render to the President and to Congress an annual report of its activities accomplishments during the 30 days after the end of the calendar year, which shall include an appraisal of the conditions obtaining in the organization and administration of the police agencies in the municipalities, cities, and provinces throughout the country, and recommendation for appropriate remedial legislation. Ang ibig sabihin naman nito ay magbigay sa Pangulo at sa Kongreso ng taunang ulat ng mga aktibidad at mga nagawa nito sa loob ng 30 araw. Pagkatapos ng taon ng kalendaryo na dapat magsama ng pagtatasa ng mga kondisyong nakukuha sa organisasyon at pangangasiwa ng mga ahensya ng pulisya sa mga munisipalidad, mga lungsod at lalawigan sa buong bansa, at mga rekomendasyon para sa naangkop na mga remedial na batas sa Pilipinas.
Good morning, guys. I report the highlights of RA 1675, JLG, and Napolcom. So, number 1, recommend to the present truth the Secretary within 60 days before the commencement of each calendar year crime prevention. So, magrekomenda sa kasalukuyan sa pamamagitan ng sekretarya sa loob ng 60 araw bago magsimula ang bawat taon ng kalendaryo. Isang program sa pag-iwas sa krimen. 2. Perform such other function necessary to carry out the prevention of RA 6975 as amended other existing laws and presidential issuances, and as the President may direct. So, gawin ang iba pang mga tungkuling kinakailangan upang maisak katuparan ang probinsyon ng RA 6975 gaya ng binago sa iba pang umiiral na mga batas at pagpapalabas ng presidential at bilang maaaring idekrekta ng Pangulo. So, that's all. Thank you.